Okay, video number 2, here we go. Hey everyone, so today we are going to make these super cute watermelon cup coasters that you can put on your table to keep it nice and clean, and you have a summer theme going. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's what I'm talking about. So first things first on the realist, just kidding, ignore my terrible humor. You are going to need some cotton candy pink yarn. This is a Red Heart Super Saver. I will link the specific name below. This is a teal yarn that I believe is Baby Bernat. So I like to use pastel colors when it comes to little things like this. I think it makes it look cuter, and I just love pastel everything. Of course, you're going to need some scissors to cut your yarn whenever you need to. And the hook sizes that we're using today, my camera had trouble autofocusing, so I'll just explain it to you guys. It's the 4.5mm crochet hook, and you won't be able to see it because the camera wasn't focusing. But this is just a generic brand that I think I got off of eBay. But if you don't have this one, you could use the 4.25mm boy crochet hook that usually comes in all the sets. And of course, a yarn needle to sew in all those loose ends. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to make it magic circle. You're going to wrap the yarn around your fingers like so. Then you're going to take your hook, go under the first loop, over the second, hook it through, pull it, twist, and you're going to hold on to it with your right hand. Then you're going to yarn over, and you're going to pull that loop through, and that's going to make a chain to make sure the magic circle doesn't go anywhere. And you're just going to yarn over, wrap it one more time to make 2 chains. Okay, once you have your chains, you're going to yarn over one more time, and then you're going to go through the magic circle. You're going to hook the yarn through, you're going to yarn over, you're going to pull through 2 loops, then you're going to yarn over one more time, and you're going to pull through the 2 remaining loops, and that's going to make a double crochet. So you are going to make 12 of those all around. So yarn over, through the magic circle, hook the yarn, yarn over one more time, pull through 2 loops, yarn over again, and pull through the remaining loops, and that's a double crochet. So once you have your 12 double crochets, you are going to pull on the loose end super tight until you form a circle, and this is what it should look like now. Okay, so once you have that, you're going to make a slip stitch, and you're going to push the hook through that first initial chains that you made, and then you're going to yarn over, pull through one more time, and that's going to make a slip stitch and close the round. Okay, so for this next round, you are going to chain 2. So you're going to go ahead and yarn over, pull through, yarn over one more time, and pull through again to make 2 chains. So in this next stitch, you are going to create 2 double crochets in each stitch all around. So you can choose to skip the first stitch, but you'll have to crochet in the last one. Or you can do it vice versa, but I like to always crochet in the first stitch. So yarn over, push through, pull the yarn through, yarn over one more time, pull through 2 loops, yarn over one more time, pull through the remaining 2 loops. So once again, yarn over, push through in that same stitch, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 loops, and you're going to go ahead and repeat that pattern all around until you have 2 double crochets in every single stitch. Okay, so as soon as you're done with that round, you're going to go ahead and slip stitch to make sure you seal off that round to continue on into the next one. Okay, and this is what you should have so far. It should just look like a simple circle, nothing more. And of course, it shouldn't look like anything else because you are making a round watermelon. Okay, so now on to the next round. You're going to go ahead and chain 2, and what you're going to do is you're going to do 1 double crochet into the first stitch. So you're going to go ahead and yarn over, push through, hook the yarn, and you should have 3 loops, and then you're going to yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, and pull through the next 2. So you're going to do 1, and on the next one you're going to do 2 double crochets. So you're going to go ahead and repeat the same pattern all around until you finish the 3rd round. So once you get to the end of the round, you're of course going to finish it off with another slip stitch in that first chain that you made. Now, I'm pretty sure I forgot to mention this in the beginning of the video, but you are going to need some white yarn. This is a Red Heart Super Saver. You're just going to need that white yarn for the edging of the watermelon right before the green. It's only going to be for 1 round. So this is actually my favorite way to join another color onto a project that you're working on. So what you're going to do is you're going to tie, here I'm going to zoom in a little bit for you guys. What you're going to do is you're going to tie the new yarn onto the yarn that you're working with. You're just going to do a basic knot. Then you're going to pull that yarn all the way down, and you're going to go ahead and take the new yarn and yarn over on your hook, pull through on the old loop, and then you're going to make another chain just because you do need 2 chains for this project, and then you're going to go ahead and grab the old yarn, which is the pink one in this case, and you're just going to pull it tight, and that's just going to make in a way the pink yarn disappear, and it's going to, the white yarn is going to take over the project now. Okay, so once you do that, you're no longer going to need the pink yarn, so you can just go ahead and grab your scissors and snip it off. And later on, you're going to weave in the ends, so you won't be able to see the end of the pink yarn. Okay, so once you have that, you are going to chain 1, and then you're going to insert your hook into the first stitch. You're going to pull through. You're going to yarn over, pull through those 2 loops, and that's going to make a single crochet, and you're going to do that in every single stitch going around. So next, of course, you are going to slip stitch into the first chain that you made. Okay guys, and this is what you should have so far. As you can see, the watermelon is coming along nicely. And now we're just going to move on to the green yarn. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to tie the green yarn onto the white yarn the same way you did it from the pink to the white or the white to the pink. And you're just going to pull it tight and make the white yarn disappear. So what you will be working on from now on will be the green yarn. Okay, so now that you've attached the green, you're going to cut off the white yarn, of course, and what you're going to do is you're going to chain 2. Which I already have right here. I don't know why I'm explaining it all over again. Okay, so you're going to chain 2 and you're going to make a double crochet all around. So just one double crochet in every single stitch all around. Oh my god guys, we're almost done. I don't know if you're excited, but I'm pretty excited. Okay, so now you're just gonna slip stitch, of course, to the end of that round to finish off that round. And I like to do a second slip stitch when I'm at the end of my project just for added security. You don't have to, but I always like to because I am paranoid. Okay, so we're pretty much almost done. I mean, we can be done if you want it to be like a seedless watermelon. But now what we're going to do is we're going to add the seeds. So this is what it looks like so far. The little cup sitting on top of the little watermelon. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I forgot to mention this also in the beginning of the video. You're gonna need some brown yarn for the seeds. You can also use black, but I like to use brown because, again, I'm going with the pastel themes, and brown is basically the pastel version of black. That was dumb, but it kind of made sense, right? Okay, so go ahead and take your yarn, and this is the part where you're going to need the yarn needle. So just go ahead and weave it through, and to place the seeds, you kind of just have to go by the look. It's all depending on where you want the seeds. You can add a lot, or you can just add a few. You want to make sure you start from the back of the coaster, and then you're gonna stick it through. Well, I'm gonna stick it through the first round, that little gap right there, and then I'm not gonna weave it back in through the middle. You'll see right now, I'm not gonna weave it back in through the middle, but it's gonna be close to the middle because I didn't want them that long, so I still wanted them kind of short. So that's what I am doing here. So I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward this part just because it's literally just me sewing back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. So here we go. So now that we're at the end and we're done sewing our seeds, we're going to begin to weave in all those loose ends. The only ends you're not going to weave in are the brown ones, because of course you're going to see through all the pastel colors. So just go ahead and trim that last piece of yarn that you need to work with, and what I like to do is just tie a knot to secure the brown seeds, but then you're just going to trim the loose end because there's really nowhere for you to weave it into. Okay, so now is where you're going to weave in the loose ends. What I like to do before I do that is I like to tie them together. So for example, if the pink is the first one, then I'll tie it to the white, and then the white to the green, and so on and so forth. That way, in a way, they're kind of connecting each other once you tie them together. But other than that, you're just going to take a yarn needle, you're going to weave in the yarn, of course, and then you're just going to go in and out of every stitch. Because we did do double crochets in them, you can go in between the stitches so you won't see the loose ends on the other side, the right side of your project. So just go ahead and do that. This is my least favorite part of doing any project, just because it takes forever and it's so tedious to take every single end and sew it in and sew it in and sew it in. But we are all done. So just grab your scissors and trim that last end, and this is what it looks like. Yay! I know some people like to spray starch on it so you can make it lie stiff, but it's entirely up to you guys. So this is what your watermelon cup coaster should look like. It's super cute. I'm really happy about it. I love the way it came out. Of course, you can make as many as you need, as many as you want. If you have a big table, go ahead and make 10. If you have a small table, go ahead and make 4. That's what's the best thing about this, is that you can literally make as many as you want or need. Whereas the store, you have to buy like the set of 4 or 5 or 6 or whatever. But this is what it looks like, guys. I hope you liked it. Until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Let me know what other projects you want to see me teach you, and I would love to do those videos for you. Okay, bye!